I want to take a minute and talk to you about why I wrote a book and why it's called Live Today Well. After 62, 63 years, I've experienced a lot, learned a lot of lessons, 30 years in ministry, 10 years in real estate, was bivocational in ministry, running different businesses, usually self-employed. And through looking at the first 20 years of me growing up in a divided home, then getting married, having kids, grandkids, 30 years of ministry, 10 years of real estate, I've seen a lot of different perspectives on life. One thing that I have noticed is there's a lot of people struggling with life, various things. They're doing a lot of good things. They're getting a lot of great things accomplished. Some are finding success. Some are having a great time with their family. Some are struggling every week. Some have experienced great loss. Some have experienced great gain. But the common thing that I continue to see is everybody's struggling with something. That every day there's some struggles in our decisions. And so back about a year and a half ago, I was doing some studying for my real estate team and giving a lot of thought to life by design, not by default, that we can create a life that we want to live that represents who we are and how we want to be remembered. And in that, what I also noticed is so many people don't get those things accomplished. And so they end up at some point in their life, or maybe even some point in a day, experiencing regret or great regret. And so, what I've done in Live Today Well, a journey to life without regret, is reduce the chances of that regret by breaking it down to a day. Because if we can just get today right and we can stack those days, and when we mess up a day, we start over tomorrow and we get that day right, it's not as overwhelming and it's something that we can manage, something that we can hold on to. And so, thinking through that, what I realized was the most important thing in our lives is our foundation. It's the very basis of everything we do, how we act, how we respond, how we do family and our friendships. And so, what I've done is, first thing is our foundation. For many and for me, that's going to be faith. The second is family. I asked several people a year and a half ago to do a little core value study, and almost without question, everybody's top two values are faith and family. And so we definitely want to get those right. The other aspects of our life that we have decisions to make every week is our friendships. And so we have faith, family, friendships. We have our health. In order to be able to enjoy life, what we can control in our health, we need to. We also have different communities that we live and thrive and work in. We fund it all with our time, and ultimately, and this was the great revelation to me in writing the books, is the other way we fund it is time. And that seems like that's a no-brainer. What I want you to look at is bookends. Think of bookends. And on this side, you have foundation, and this side, you have time. Foundation is the most important beliefs you hold, the authority of your life, and your non-negotiables. On this end is the time you're going to invest, your most valued commodity. And in between that, you've got to look at these two things and make decisions about your family, your friends, your health, your community, and your money. And when you start with the foundation and say, okay, does this go with what I believe or against what I believe? Is this the best in this situation on this day and lines up with all of my non-negotiables? And do I have the time to commit it? That's how we make the decisions in between. So in Live Today Well, a journey of a life without regret, I help you understand frameworks to work through it. So when you have created these habits and with some great clarity, know your obstacles and the resistance you're going to find, that you are able to live each day in the way that you want to, solving the problems in your life. So live today well, come back, and we'll do this again.